So Vogue just did that. They turned Meghan Sussex's barefoot walk into a global mood board. And honestly, about time. Because the way the internet's reacting, you'd think Meghan just invented oxygen, not ditched a pair of Louboutins. According to Vogue, it's not just walking without shoes. It's a spiritual experience. Meghan's not barefoot, she's grounded. She's not skipping heels, she's connecting to the planet's Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, the usual royal commentators are probably hyperventilating into their teacups. Where are her stockings? Why is she touching grass? Relax, Brenda. She's in Montecito, not Westminster Abbey. Let's be honest, while other royals are busy perfecting their curtsies and polishing their medals, Meghan's polishing her peace of mind. Vogue basically crowned her the barefoot philosopher of our time. Forget the royal wave. This is royal wellness. And can we talk about how perfectly Meghan flipped the script? The same act the tabloids once called weird California behavior is now being hailed by Vogue as intentional mindfulness. Meghan didn't just take her shoes off, she took control of the narrative. That's not just self-care, that's public relations with a pedicure. The piece describes how Meghan strolls through her Montecito garden barefoot, simple, serene and powerful. You can practically hear Buckingham Palace short-circuiting. Somewhere, a royal footman just fainted into a pair of perfectly polished loafers. And that's the thing about Meghan. Every move she makes, even the quiet ones, ripples through the establishment. While some royals are still acting like showing emotion might cause constitutional collapse, Meghan's out here reminding the world that authenticity is not a scandal. It's style. Think about it. Meghan doesn't need a crown or a tiara to command attention. She opens her own front door, barefoot and glowing, and the world calls it revolutionary. Meanwhile, the royal PR machine is like, "Quick, someone call Vogue, let's find Kate a field." You just know what's coming next. Next week, we'll see sources close to Kensington Palace talking about how walking barefoot is suddenly the new royal wellness initiative. Sure, Jan, we've seen this play before. Meghan leads, the rest copy-paste. But this isn't just about toes and grass. It's about transformation. Meghan's turning something as small as walking barefoot into a symbol of freedom. It's her quiet rebellion against suffocating tradition, outdated rules, and people who can't stand that she chose happiness over hierarchy. I mean, picture it. The Duchess of Sussex, apron on, smiling, opening her own door. No palace guards, no royal orchestra, just sunlight and serenity. It's simple, it's real, and that's exactly why it rattles the institution to its core. And the hug, oh, the hug. The woman admits she's a hugger. In British high society, that's emotional anarchy. Somewhere in the royal corridors, a pearl necklace just cracked in shock. But that's Meghan for you. She's rewriting the rulebook of royalty with warmth instead of frost. You know what else Vogue did, right? They didn't just show Meghan's style, they showed her soul. They captured the essence of a woman who's been chased by cameras, attacked by tabloids, and still chooses to stay soft, calm, and connected. That's power. That's grace under fire. And while certain commentators are still ranting on morning shows about protocol breaches, Meghan's probably out there barefoot on the grass, sipping green juice and thinking, "I hope your cortisol levels improve, darling." And honestly, she might be onto something. Science even backs her up. Studies show grounding, literally walking barefoot on natural surfaces, can reduce stress, rebalance energy, and improve mood. Translation: Meghan's feet are doing what most of us pay therapists to help with. She turned dirt into divine. No crown, no title, no drama, just peace, purpose, and perfectly moisturized toes. The kind of balance no palace rulebook could ever teach. And that's what makes Meghan so magnetic. She doesn't chase the spotlight. The spotlight follows her because she's real. She's the Duchess who dared to say, "Forget the fairy tale. I choose freedom." While the old guard still worships stiff upper lips and emotional distance, Meghan's out here saying, let's heal, let's breathe, let's hug. She made vulnerability fashionable, and in doing so redefined royal femininity for a new generation. So yeah, Vogue didn't just write about feet, they wrote about freedom. They crowned the woman who traded heels for healing and hierarchy for harmony. Meghan's not just walking barefoot, she's walking into her power. And you know what? We're here for it. Because while the tabloids trip over their contradictions and the royal PR teams try to catch up, Meghan and Harry are somewhere in Montecito, laughing barefoot under the California sun, living the life they built on their terms. Now, that's what I call royalty. And that's it for today's episode of Sussex Unfiltered. If you love seeing Meghan and Harry living their truth, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep celebrating authenticity, peace, and yes, barefoot brilliance. Because here we don't do palace drama. We do real stories, real love, and real empowerment. See you next time, unfiltered and unapologetic.